It's a victory for Minnesota's cheapest laborers. The Minnesota State House and Senate agreed today on a deal that would increase the state's minimum wage to $9.50 an hour for big businesses. Scott Sheehan has more.
Minnesota, one of the states with the lowest minimum wage, could become one of the states with the highest. Both DFL-led houses of state Congress agreed to a deal that would raise the state big business minimum wage to $9.50 an hour by 2016.
Have more money in their pocket, put more money in the local economy, spend more money, do more things for themselves and their families. That's a good thing. People that work hard deserve an appropriate wage, and I think this is a good compromise solution.
Their agreement is a job killer, and it's a business killer for us in greater Minnesota. And they've included indexing to inflation, and that's just plain spending on autopilot.
Governor Mark Dayton released a statement today saying, "I congratulate House and Senate leaders for reaching an agreement on minimum wage legislation. I'm very pleased it will raise Minnesota's minimum wage to $9.50 an hour and index it to inflation. I look forward to signing this legislation into law."
Most people realize that you just cannot afford to live on a minimum wage. I don't care how you look at it or how you cut this pie, it still needs to be addressed, and hopefully we can increase it some anyway so that they can have a better quality of life.
For me, minimum wage is not meant to be a living wage, and that's a totally different issue. We keep confusing those two.
According to a 2013 Minnesota Department of Labor report, 5.2 or about 83,000 workers are at or below minimum wage. Of minimum wage workers, 47% are employed at restaurants or bars, 60% of workers are between 15 to 24 years old, and 33% of workers earn tips or commission.
You're going to see that the very people that need those jobs, the students, the kids in high school, they're not going to get hired because they have no job skills. Why would I pay somebody $9.50 an hour that has no job skills?
Some of those box stores make very, very good money. Their owners make tremendous amount of money, and I don't think it would hurt those people to increase the wages and give them better benefits. So there needs to be something done. And to me, the best way of doing it is to increase it some and see how it goes, and then you adjust from there.
I'm Scott Sheehan, Lakeland News.
If this agreement gets signed into law by the governor, Minnesota's minimum wage would become $8 an hour by this August.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.